Hello guys. I just wanted to make a video about best how's the best approach for the Operation Summer so you can get your IS-7 quick. Alright, for the first one we have actually those two you can combine both at the same time, or those two rather. They are the easiest to do with the Americans. M4A3 Sherman, which is M4A3 Easy 2 rather. Just make a 4.7 lineup for yourself. You can do this either in arcade or realistic, but I find it easier in arcade, in realistic, sorry, because like it's less random. Like you can have so many easy twos on arcade and the enemy team. That's why realistic is probably better. Moving on. The other two are a little different. These two here. This one is still rather easy. I mean, you can 2000. You need to get 2,000 points in 4 battles. You don't even have to win, or it doesn't matter if you play arcade, realistic, or simulation battle. So I'd recommend you use arcade for this one, because it's really easy, or for me at least, it's really easy to get points in arcade. Um, this is easily achievable by, like for the Russians, I guess the 7.7 lineup with the T-54s is pretty damn good for that, I guess. Let's see, for the British, I don't really know. I guess the 7.0 lineup. I really don't have any experience with that, or 6.7. Um, Japanese, I guess 6.72 or 7.0 maybe, or 7. I really don't know. But what I think is the easiest is the Russians with the 7.7 and the Germans either with the 6.7s or 7.0 maybe good too. I think 6.7 or 7.0 is really good for this, for the Germans. And Americans, I guess you could pretty much use anything because they're pretty decent at rank 4 to 6. Maybe like a 5.7 lineup with M36 jumbo or some shit, or maybe like a 6.7 lineup with a T34 and T29 if you have that. Alright, moving on to the last one. The last operation task is get supporting fire, which is a really interesting one because it's really not that easy. It took me quite a while to get it yesterday. Um, you need a friend for that. Like, to achieve this task, or to achieve that achievement, rather, you need to have a squad mate that you shoot at a target, right? And you don't kill it with it. Like you just damage it, critical hit, or just hit it, and then your teammate has to finish it off for you, the target, so that you get an assist. That's how you get a supporting fire. You can do that multiple times in one session, in one game, but it's really not that easy. I recommend using realistic battle for that, because arcade you can't really flank around for that sort of stuff. You really need to be able to flank around enemies to be able to shoot their engine so you don't kill them in one shot. Um, what I used for this was just one Panther, the 6.0, like any 6.0 Panther, because at this rank you can still bounce a couple of shots with this tank, with the 6.0 Panther. And the reason why just one and nothing else is because you and your teammate, you should probably use just one teammate, like you play in a group of two. So you both play with one panther, and if one of you gets killed, um, you can easily just YOLO it, so you get killed as well, and you can start a new round. That's really important because if you fuck up, if you like fuck around with all the AAs and stuff when you die once, and you're never gonna get the supporting fire because like everything is gonna be all mushed up and stuff. So I'd recommend only using one tank for this, and I'd recommend using something that is rather sturdy still at its rank, and you can easily flank with. So like for the Germans, I'd say that any 6.0 Panther. For the Russians, again, I guess that the T-54s are really good for that. Um, I don't know, for these guys, maybe like a Centurion, and yeah, like you know what I mean. There's just a mobile medium tank, I guess, that can take a shot or two at this rank. Uh, yeah, that's how I achieved my victories so far in um this Operation Summer. Hope I could help you a little bit, and peace out.